So I get to practice today and do my normally hingamajig, tape up my fingers, and I get to like my second finger and realize that I'm about to run out of tape. Um, and there's also $1.87 in my bank account. So you would think I'd be able to go buy $1.97, $1.80 roll of tape, but the cookie is not crumbling how the cookie should be crumbling. Um, and that pretty much sums up the day. That definitely affected my ability to operate with the hammer. Toward the end of practice, I put the glove on, the old McDusty McTrusty, and it did not make it, to say the least. So yeah, I need more tape. But what I think about now is, I mean, I just need more. I need more fucking resources. Like, it makes you ornery. And this is kind of what I'll get to is that. So I'm supposed to go to jail. So I have a warrant out, and I'm supposed to go to jail because I wanted to try to go throw. And another thing is, even with the meets, I'm supposed to have to fly to a different state to be able to go because there's not a lot of meets here. So it brings up a different level of honoriness when you're dealing with the trials and tribulations of being a hammer thrower, especially a hammer thrower in America. Ain't nobody paying for shit for you. Ain't nobody gonna do shit for you for free. And you got to be good. So I definitely realize that when I'm looking up some meets here, um, they say invitation only, and I know what that means. That means that you need to have a good enough fucking mark in order to be able to show up to the party. And it doesn't matter if you do good or do bad. It's just part of one of those things that they do. So yeah, you need resources. That's the bottom line. And I get really, really ornery because, I mean, throughout my college career, I mean, I felt like we did the best with what the fuck we had. Or we try to do the best with what we had. And that's all you can do. But when I start to go back in, and I bring this up more often than not, when I go back and I look at my personal best or my PR in the hammer for my career at School of Mines, I just can't quite begin to wrap my head around. And you talk about one of those things that I lose sleep over at night. I can't begin to wrap my head around why that number is what that number is. And I brought this up in a previous video. I said even my discus PR. I mean, I would like to, and I know that I can beat that PR, but I lose a lot less sleep over it than I do the hammer. Because I spent a lot of time working on it. I spent a lot of time moving with it. I spent a lot of time doing, and yeah, maybe it wasn't going to be my best thing, but I don't know why that is what it is, and so it makes me ornery. And now I'm thinking to myself is, what am I going to have to do to make it to get it to the next level, or at least get it to the point where I don't mind walking away from it. And I don't know what that's going to look like for me. And that's kind of what I think about now is like, what is it going to take for me to get to the point where, hey, even if I don't go to whatever, a national championship or anything, like, even if I don't go to a big meet, or whatever, get to go back to college, et cetera, et cetera. What is it going to take me to be able to walk away from it? Because it's taken a piece of my it takes a piece of my mental sanity away from me, a big piece of my mental sanity away from me, and it's almost like it helps sometimes, but then again it doesn't. It's one of those really really weird things. So I don't know what it's going to take, but I'm going to have to, I mean, like I said, I'm going to need more resources, and I don't know what that's going to look like. My car's fucking needs to be fixed. That could be $500, $400 or $500, like just this little shit that pops up. And yeah, even the tape thing, it's just like, man, I cannot believe that this is the situation that I'm in, but that's the situation that I'm in. So there's nothing I can do about it, but try to find a way to keep on moving. Um, and I might have brought this up before, but the way that I think about now is like the devil don't want to see you twin, and they want to see you in a penitentiary, and that's really the truth. There's some truth to it. So because I'm gonna have to go, and I have a $250 warrant to go and pay for because I made some holes in the practice field. So my fault. Um, some of you guys know the story. I was thrown there forever, and yeah, they decided to show up and tell me that I had a $750 fine. So yeah, which is bullshit. So yeah, I'll bring some dirt. I would have bought some dirt and fixed it, but they wanted to make sure that I got thrown in jail. So yeah, it's all good. We're just going to take it up with them in court. So but just stupid. I shouldn't have to worry about. I mean, the world's never going to be perfect. I realize that. It's never sunshine and rainbows all the time. But like, god damn. I didn't realize after college there was going to be that many roadblocks, basically. I figured there would be some, but I trained during the summers in college, and I was still able to get work done and stuff like that. So I didn't, I mean, you don't realize it, but I guess part of it is just life and throwing the hammer. That's part of what it is, and I guess I have to come to accept that at some level, that there's just going to be some amount of fuckery. But it does. Uh, I would like to think that. I would like to think that if I was a little bit further along in this progression, I would get a little bit more respect. But hey, I'm still a black man in America, and that might not have anything to do with it. It might have something to do with it. But hey, I mean, there's still. I say that because it doesn't matter what the situation would be. There would be something. There would be something, and that's the way that I choose to think about the battles. The battles that forge on, because nothing, like I've said, nothing's ever going to be perfect. So you either want to fight the good fight or you don't. So it's not getting any easier. The only easy day is today. And yeah, that's the only easy day. So took some hammer throws, did some weight room stuff. Maybe I need to refine my weight room thesis a little bit. I'm a little all over the place with that, but I like Olympic lifting too much, and I brought this up so many times. But yeah, maybe I need to refine this a little bit more and get it down to something that is a little bit more I can chew on a little, or be a little bit more consistent with. But it's all good and dandy. I'm glad that I've done my experimenting that I've done. So, and I think that it's going to help me down the road. So. But that's all I got, guys. Some decent Maso Minos hammer throws. I'm going to get out of here. Make sure you run on your toes. Keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and save your throws. Most importantly, you live to fight another day. I'm going to get out of here.